Yo, what is good, YouTube? I am Richie Kim. I know it's been a while. It's been way too long since I posted one of my videos. I actually took a little break because I just couldn't get into the right mindset to actually make the videos. So these next two videos that I'm about to upload, the Protro 4 performance review, as well as the CP3 12 performance review, they're gonna be a little bit different from my normal videos. You'll be able to see that in my past videos, I've always had the shoes in hand, but these shoes I actually ended up just returning because I did the performance testing, but I just ended up not actually filming this portion of the performance review. But sorry about that. I'm back and I'm about to actually give you the information that you guys have been waiting for. So yeah, like I mentioned, today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Nike Kobe Protro 4. If you all haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, do me a favor and hit that button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. So as always, starting off with the traction, the Kobe Protro 4 features a modified herringbone outsole. It's full-length herringbone. Let me tell you all, at first the traction was a little bit iffy, but after you break in the traction, it actually is really nice. If you guys are playing on cleaner courts, you guys aren't gonna have any problems. You guys are gonna stick really hard, and it has really aggressive bite. But as you play on dustier courts, you'll realize that the traction pattern does actually pick up some dust, so you will have to consistently wipe. And if you guys are playing on those hella dusty courts, you guys are going to experience some slippage, especially if you don't wipe. So just keep that in mind. The traction overall, I would say, is really good. For me, I do play on like the mildly dusty to some of the nicer courts, and I really didn't experience too many issues with the traction, except for the collection of dust, which is obviously, solved by a simple wipe. Overall, the traction to me was really good. So now moving on to the cushion, there's this whole little thing that Nike messed up on when they first released the Protro 4s, saying that it had full-length zoom, but it actually doesn't have full-length zoom. So what it actually has is a full-length Phylon midsole, whether it's regular Phylon or injected Phylon. I'm not too sure. It is a little bit softer, so I would say it's injected Phylon, but also in the heel, you do have a zoom bag, which feels really nice in the heel, obviously. You get that bounce in the heel, get that impact protection, whereas up in the forefoot, it is, firmer, obviously, so you are going to have that court feel and responsiveness. But the Phylon midsole does actually provide just a little bit of bounce, so it doesn't feel like, you're walking on concrete or running on concrete like the Kyrie 2s, but it's definitely not like my preferred cushion setup, especially since I played in the KD12, which is freaking amazing. The cushion setup does get the job done, however, so really no complaints there. So moving on to the materials, the Kobe 4 Protro does feature a synthetic leather upper, pretty much full synthetic upper, especially on the side panels where you have like that plastic webbing or that see-through, the part where you can see like the fly wire. It's not exactly the best materials. There's definitely like a lot better materials. Even like on the Kobe 1 Protro, those use some really nice materials, but the Kobe 4 just, it feels like they kind of skimped out on it, especially since it's the same price. The synthetic leather is really like stiff at first, but give it a little bit of break in time and it does feel better on foot. The one upside about the material usage though is the fact that because it is that synthetic leather, it is going to be very durable, so it'll definitely last a lot longer than some other not great materials like some crap masher, something like that. But overall, the material usage, I do wish that the Kobe 4 incorporated some more premium materials, but it does get the job done. So moving on to the fit, I feel like these run true to size. They fit pretty much like any other Kobe. So if you guys are slightly wide footers to hella wide footers, do me a favor and just try it on in store before you go out and buy it, because you may run into some problems. Me personally, like I said, I went true to size and I'm a slightly wide footer, and I did experience a little bit of pinching pain around in the forefoot area, especially around where my pinky toe is. Also, another thing is on my right shoe, not my left shoe, but just the right shoe, up at the top around my ankle where the ankle collar just, it tightens around your ankle. I did have a little bit of pinching pain on the medial side of that ankle area, and I'm not exactly sure why. It did eventually go away. I'm not sure if it's because I broke in the materials or if it's because I kind of got used to the pain. Either way, it's definitely like not something you want to experience in the shoe. So like I said, do try these on in stores because you definitely can before you buy a pair. It's just something to keep in mind. So moving on to the support, the Kobe 4 Protro really doesn't feature like anything outstanding in terms of its support features. It pretty much has everything that you want and nothing that you don't. It does have a external heel counter, which helps you lock in your heel really nicely. So I didn't have any heel slippage or anything like that. Also in the forefoot, you do have a lateral outrigger, which keeps you stable on those lateral movements. And it also does feature a carbon fiber midfoot shank just to help you with that torsional rigidity and stability. Like I said, nothing spectacular on the Kobe 4 Protro, but I didn't have any support issues whatsoever. So the support in the Kobe 4 Protro was really good. Now we come down to the price. The Kobe 4 Protro is $175. Would I recommend it for that price? If you guys are Kobe fans or you just like the way it looks, go for it. It's a good performer, don't get me wrong, but for 175 bucks, that's a lot of money, and there are way better shoes out right now that play better in my opinion and are way cheaper. So you guys can save yourself a little bit of money and also get better performance shoes. But if you do want a pair, you won't be disappointed. As I mentioned before, I'm super sorry that I haven't been putting out the videos, and this review has been on hold for at least like over a month now. But yeah, I'm finally bringing it to you guys, and I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that like button for me. And while you guys are at it, check out this video on my right and my left, or my left and my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.